You've been going to the gym, yeah? But you leave wondering if it's even working. A few weeks turns into months, and you see people who started with you getting better results, while you're stuck asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? I've been training myself for 12 years and coaching for 8 of those years, helping people just like you get better results, faster, smarter, in a way that it actually lasts. So I know exactly what works. The 4 things that I truly believe that can help you improve your gym performance right now, so you can start seeing better results. And the 4 things that we're going to cover are simple, but powerful once you know how to apply them. Number 1, identifying your needs and goals. And number 2, mastering how to work out alone. Number 3, understanding the basics of exercise so it works for you and not against you. And number 4, I'm going to show you exactly how I work out from start to finish, so you have a framework you can use for any given day, any body part. Number 1, identifying your needs and goals. Let's be honest, most people train without a clear goal. And with no clear goal, there's no clear steps to be taken. And that leads to random workouts that don't produce results. For example, in 2021, I did a bodybuilding show and my training had to change. Yes, I had muscle, a pretty good solid base to be honest with you. But once you enter a bodybuilding show, you're training for a specific category, which in case for me was men's physique. Therefore, my training had to align with what I wanted to present on stage. Ray and Paul both lost 40 pounds. Both started at 255, but they got completely different end results. One wanted to step on stage and prepare for a bodybuilding show, and the other wanted to get back to playing hockey, lose some weight, and just get some athleticism back. And that's exactly why you can't train for everything at once. So ask yourself, what do you actually want from training right now? Is it fat loss? Is it muscle building? Or you just want to feel better in your body? What is the goal? And once you know your goals and you can plan for it, for example, like Paul, we knew he worked from Monday to Friday. And the weekends, well, that's family time. And on Tuesdays, that's hockey. Since we knew that we could work out 4 out of those 5 days, it allows us to actually set up a routine that he can consistently stick to. Upper Monday, hockey Tuesday, mobility and run on Wednesday, Thursday full body, Friday lower body, weekends rest. And this gave Paul the ability to really dial in all of his goals. 1, to lose weight, 2, to get more athletic. And when you combine that with his split and his rest days, everything made sense to where it wasn't too much, it was just enough. Enough that he can get done during the week while also being able to still enjoy his family time and still stay on track, which is what a lot of you need. Some of you might not have kids, but you need that structure that works with your schedule. That's what a goal does. It allows you to see that plan and actually make it fit so you can stick to it over a long period of time. So ensure that next time you go to the gym, you go with a goal in mind, with a plan in mind. It really is a difference maker. Mastering how to work out alone. I'm gonna be very honest and straightforward with this. There's a big group of people that if they got comfortable working out alone, they either A, would have gotten the results already, or at least be 50% or 30% closer than where they are now. And that's just a fact. And you're probably one of them. And it's the same thing for certain individuals who can't work out without a trainer or some form of accountability partner. And again, having an accountability partner or trainer is not necessarily a bad thing, but when you become dependent on an individual to progress you forward, well, what happens when they're not there? Nothing. And that's what most of you do. The minute they stop going with you, a day, a week maybe you'll go, and then you completely fall off and you're right back to zero. But if you've mastered working out alone, it will change absolutely everything. So next time you do have an accountability partner and they're more experienced, you do have a trainer, I want you to approach things a lot differently. For one, don't follow them blindly. Now, it's not to say don't listen to advice, but if they're doing something that you don't understand, ask questions about the form, the technique, the foot placement, and work on improving your weaknesses. If you're weak in a certain area or a certain body part, program to get it stronger and be in tune with everything that you're doing, from how it feels, your range of motion, your rep flow. Question these things, because now once you do get the result, you know how to maintain it. But most importantly, if you were to lose it, you know how to get back on track. I want you to think of it like driving with your mom for the first time when you have your permit and you're getting your license. You can't wait to get her out that car. Sorry, Mom, but it's the truth. And you do everything you can to pass the test and get your driver's license, so therefore you can go to 7-Eleven or to your friend's house by yourself. And without having to say, slow down, you're on the right side. No, I'm not, Mom. And that's what working out alone does. It gives you ownership, understanding. So therefore, have that confidence to come in here by yourself and know you're going to crush it. And here's the thing, at first, it may not be like that. And I understand it, you gotta build your way up. And as you build everything up, you're going to listen to the advice that you get and transform it, adapt it in your own way. So as you're working out with a trainer, go 1 day by yourself, then 2, then 3. Build that confidence. And it's the same thing with an accountability partner. Build your way up. Understanding the basics of exercise so it works for you and not against you. When you understand these basics, it makes your training a lot more efficient and convenient. Because when you know what movements are for legs, for chest, for back, your delts and shoulders. But the important thing is understanding what they do and how you can actually perform them properly. And here's the thing, with some machines, you can get away with this. Like the shoulder press, you can only push it one way. So there's really no way you can mess this up. But with others, the slightest change in your hand positioning could change everything. And this will affect a lot of things, how the muscle feels, how much force you're putting into it,
and ultimately how it grows. That's why your form always has to be on point, even in machines. So ensure that when you're performing a movement, you utilize your full range of motion. And if you have any weak points, for example, you want to squat, but you can't because it's painful, then utilize the hamstring machine, the adductor machine, the abductor machine to strengthen your lower extremities. So therefore, when you do a squat, it's a lot easier because now you have more muscle groups to support you. Or work on your mobility, stretch. All these things can help you towards better movement. But now where this really starts to matter is when you look at how you're training. There's a big difference between lifting for muscle growth and lifting for power.
It's like when I'm lifting heavy, I want to give myself enough rest time, maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes, depending on the previous load, so I can get my energy back to be able to produce that same force, if not more or better. Versus when I'm training for muscle growth, my reps need tension and some form of control. As well, I tend to go for that 8 to 12 rep count and 15 depending on what exercise. Versus going heavy, I go for sets of 4 to 5 with a rep count of 1 through 6. And this is very important because this is going to give you the ability to dissect and adapt to your programming. Because let me be honest with you, for guys especially, and the ladies too, you're not always gonna wanna be skinny. You're not always gonna wanna be big. There's times within your life you're gonna wanna get stronger, especially for guys, and times within your life where you're gonna wanna be leaner. And when you understand the basics of how to actually gain strength and how to actually change your physique, it changes the game for you because then you have the ability to control how your body looks year round. But most importantly, when you do start training, even if it's been a while or if you've never trained before, understanding these things is gonna help you make better decisions along the way. So ensure that you understand the basics of exercise and training, reps, sets, tempo, form. And again, the way that you can learn these things is by doing it, watching videos on YouTube, working out with your trainer and asking questions and not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to get a little uncomfortable and being willing to learn and soak everything like a sponge. A framework that you can use anywhere. And if today was chest and triceps, this is exactly how I would work out. I always start with a press movement, either a flat bench press, either dumbbell or machine, or a seated machine chest press. Some form of press movement. Usually 3 to 4 sets for about 8 to 12 reps. My first set is my feather set. And this is where I'm just warming up and I usually go for that 12 rep count. And it's all about getting blood flow in the muscle, getting your form and cues ready. So therefore when we go into our working sets, we're locked and loaded. But we add a 25 on there and we go into set 2. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that was working set number 1. And your working sets is where you want to start really giving effort, where you want to stimulate the most growth. And how you stimulate growth is by adding a little bit of weight, keeping your form in check, and pushing yourself with effort. I'm feeling really good right now. So for set 3, I'm just gonna jump to 2. Let's go. I got 10. And since I'm doing 4 sets, I could do 2 things. I could keep it the same weight, go for the same amount of reps, 10, or I could increase it and go for that 8 rep count. Still progressing. I may get less reps, but that's okay because the weight difference will make up for it. Why not? I'm gonna just go up to 3. Let's really push for this one. Let's give it all we got. Everything. Last set. Ooh. 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 And that was 8. I know myself very well. Knowing yourself, that's how you get better in here. Hence mastering working out a lot. From there, we're moving to a chest fly variation. Either a cable standing chest fly, dumbbell chest fly, or the pec deck. Usually 2 to 3 sets. Today we're gonna do 3, and my chest is already warmed up, so I tend to just jump right into it. Sometimes I keep it the same weight for all 3 sets and every rep, and sometimes I tend to go heavier. Let's go a little bit heavier. I'm going for 8 to 10. Keep flat chest up and squeeze. Stretch, squeeze through. Feel that slight bend in your elbows. Let's do the same thing for our last one. From there, I moved to an incline press movement, either a Smith machine or a machine incline press. We're gonna go for 2 sets of failure, and we're gonna keep it the same weight the entire time. That one I know I can control, but I know it's gonna be challenging at this point of the workout. I know I'm not gonna be able to exert my max. I know I'm tired, but I still have a little bit more left. And this is when you're deep within your workout, you're tired, you feel that fatigue, but you know you have a little bit more left in that tank. After the incline press, I move into a push down movement, preferably with the V-bar. And again, since I'm already warmed up, because while we're training chest, using your triceps, we're gonna get right into it. Start at 90 and aim for 10. And as we get deeper into the exercise, we increase the weight and push yourself. Elbows by your side and press straight down. You almost wanna mimic the same movement over and over again, no matter how much it hurts and burns. Let's go up one more and give it all you got in this one. And before we finish, we only got one more exercise to go. And the reason why I only do 3 for chest and 2 for triceps in terms of exercises is because that's all you need. Sometimes I'll do 4, but you don't need more than that. One thing that I used to do, I used to be a guy that did 6 exercises for chest, 6 for triceps, but would struggle to grow and was always tired, achy, and it was never fun. And when I dialed it back, my body started to react the way I wanted to, or it started growing, but it started to grow without the aches and pains, and I can actually sustain it. And to finish it off, either a machine seated dip or a regular dip. And I usually do 2 sets to failure to finish it off nice and strong. No rep count, just as many as I can get in. And it's simple structures like this one that most individuals need, because when you have something to follow, something that sets the pace, it helps you get stronger faster. Instead of coming in here and doing random shit, you're coming here doing specific exercises and you know that you did last week for a specific amount of weight and you want to beat that this week. That's how you challenge yourself. That's how you build consistency. That's how you build momentum. At the end of the day, training with intent is not about doing more. It's actually about doing less, but better. And I hope that this video gave you some clarity on how that actually looks like. But most importantly, how you can start implementing it for yourself starting today. But with that being said, if you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.